Hey everyone, I'm Spencer with Malibuparts.com. Today we're in the shop. We've got a 2000 Malibu Escape that we're going to show you how to upgrade the first generation manual wedge to the Auto Set wedge. We have a network of certified Malibu technicians that we've consulted with to make sure that you have all the tips and tricks you need to properly install the manual wedge. I'm going to do it today though to show you just how easy it is and that you can have it done in an afternoon. Before you start, it's going to be easiest if you gather everything that you're going to need. What you're going to need an impact drill, socket wrench, 3/4 sockets, your hardware, sealant, and the parts for the wedge itself. If you're going to be starting from scratch, you're also going to need the backing plate, not shown here, that we've got on our website. On our website though, we do have all of this as a kit that you can buy to have everything you need. All you'll have to do is provide the tools. Step 1, remove the wedge arm by using an impact drill with a 3/4 socket and a 3/4 inch wrench to remove the bolts located on top of the bracket. Step 2, remove the 4 bracket bolts. One person will need to be inside the boat with a 3/4 wrench, while another person uses the impact drill with the 3/4 socket to loosen the bolts. Remove the nuts, but keep the bolts in place for now. Step 3, remove the bracket from the boat. Tap the bracket with a hammer to loosen the silicone if needed. Step 4, clean off any remaining silicone or buildup with adhesive remover. Step 5, ensure proper fit of the new bracket by lining up the bracket and the original bolts to make sure the bolts will fit in the holes of the bracket. They should line up perfect because the old bracket and the new bracket are the same pattern. Step 6, remove the old bolts. Fill each hole with a small amount of silicone. Apply a ring of silicone around each hole. Do not be shy about using as much silicone as you think is needed. For added measure, you can also apply silicone to the back of the bracket if desired. Make sure to clean up any silicone that may seep out from around the bracket. Step 7, install the 2 wedge arm bolts to the bracket located on the sides of the bracket near the top. Doing this now will ensure the exhaust does not get in the way of tightening these bolts later. Step 8, mount the new bracket onto the boat by using the 4 new bolts, making sure the head of the bolt is on the outside of the boat. You can insert the top 2 bolts first to help position the wedge easier, or you can insert all 4 bolts at the same time. Step 9, with one person on the inside of the boat and one person on the outside, tighten the new nuts onto the bolts. Start with the upper starboard bolt, working your way to the upper port bolt, then moving to the lower starboard bolt, and finishing with the lower port bolt. No need to worry about a specific torque rating, just make sure the bolts are tight. Step 10, insert the wedge arm into the bracket and secure in place with the wedge arm bolts previously inserted on the bracket. Tighten these bolts all the way. Step 11, insert the nuts onto the wedge arm bolts. You will want to tighten the nuts just enough to make sure the wedge arm is secured, but not too tight to where the wedge arm will not be able to freely move. Step 12, raise and lower the wedge to confirm it will freely move up and down, as well as lock into the stowed position. Well, that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks so much for checking out our video. As you can tell, upgrading your first gen manual wedge to the new Auto Set wedge is a pretty simple upgrade that can be done in an afternoon. It's one that will definitely create a lot of value for your boat and be able to increase your wakes and waves. Thanks so much for checking out our video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more ways to improve your life on the water. Also, on Malibuparts.com, we have everything built out as a kit to be able to get your manual wedge today. Thanks so much. Hope to see you on the water.